Hi.
We have made it.
I don't have hair.
Yeah. So you accidentally got it?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna go as Atreus from God of War.
My camera's so low.
We'll fix it later.
Yeah.
But I was gonna go as Atreus because I had the mohawk, and I was like, I'll just do that. And then I started shaving it, and then it was longer on this end, so I cut some off, and then it was longer on this end, so I cut some off, and then I had a landing strip, so I was like, fuck it, I'm shaving it all off.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll just get some fucking red face paint. I'll go as fucking Kratos, man.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
No.
It hit the feather. That was interrupted,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Or
Come on, I went to a weed convention.
9 is no in German. 19.
I went to a weeb convention. You better fucking roll well for me.
It's a no 10.
No 10.
Yes, how is it?
Oh, we didn't cheers. I'm sorry,
Cheers
man.
yet. No, that's fine.
Wow.
Yeah, we just kind of started.
Yeah. Well, I was sitting here waiting. I thought that we had already started, you know. Oh, it's pretty fucking good.
That's a lot.
I like that.
That's a lot better than the first one I made.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm... Alright, I need to mark down what the fuck I did to make sure.
All right.
So, yeah, you drove to...
All the way.
Dude, what the fuck?
Dude,
that's so far.
I went to work, and then I drove from my job to my house, gathered the cats, which was very eventful. I destroyed my couch because my cat wouldn't get out of it.
Yeah, you sent me that, and I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, I was so fed up because I started trying to gather them up at 4:30, and then it was 7 o'clock, and I was like, I wanted to sleep that night over at Mark's house, and then DeAndre and I were going to leave at like 3 a.m. But
yeah,
I got to my parents' house at like 11 o'clock, got to DeAndre's house at like 2, and I was like, dude, I'm already pumped up on caffeine. I took my Adderall, like, let's just drive. I'm like, and then when I get tired, we'll sleep at a rest stop and then go from there, so we're closer and I have a shorter drive tomorrow. And then I just drove the whole way. Like,
yeah,
all the way to Maryland. It was like 8.5, 9 hours roughly.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of one of those things where like it's not long enough that like I mean, obviously you have to stop to get gas at point in time.
Yeah.
So there is the quite tight little breaks, so it is doable. I mean, I did the drive to Kentucky, and that's like 6 hours, 6.5.
And the drive there was easier too, because DeAndre and I we were hyped, you know.
Well, yeah, you're like, cool, we're about to just go have a fucking blast.
Yeah.
Oops, I turned on my speech to text and it just started throwing that in on the recipe.
It was funny though, as soon as we got there, because we got there and the people that had gotten there day 0 were like a little hungover and still asleep. We got into our room, we said hi to the 2 people that were there, and then threw our bags down, pulled out the E&J, and immediately did a shot. And they're like, what? You guys are doing shots now? They're like, it's 1 o'clock. And we're like, yeah, we're starting now because we're tired. And then the 2 roommates that we had, they wound up going to bed earlier than us, I think, the first night. DeAndre and I were up till like 2 or 3. Like,
well,
somehow.
yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. It makes sense that, like, you would end up just having to... I mean, you got there 8 hours. You're like, I need to at least unwind even before bed. Just like, everyone's here party. I'm going to do, like, a shot.
No, when I say 3 or 4, I mean in the morning.
No, I know. But you got there, like, what, 1?
Like, we got to the hotel area at, like, noon. And then it took a while getting into parking and getting upstairs and finding the room and everything.
Yeah. So you stayed... Yeah, well... I mean, shit,
beautiful
after that
hotel,
one,
though.
you kind of end up getting a slap happy type thing, too.
But it was funny. Like, and, you know, we also ran into friends we hadn't seen in a while, like his Maryland buddies, the Ohio buddies, some of the people that I knew from Maryland that I didn't know were from Maryland. Like, so it was like you get all that hype of running into your friends again, and yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the one time I went to the con and had a big old blast. Was, I mean, I definitely did that once or twice. Ran into a couple people. I was like, oh my god, hi.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, I'm going to the rave.
Well, we didn't even that day. They did like literally the nerdiest thing possible, and like I was somewhat making fun of them for it until the next day when I learned how to do the thing they were doing, and now I want to go do the thing more. It was cocaine. No.
I was like, you did.
No, it was they wanted to play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
But then Katie was like, well, I want to watch the band and listen to the band too, but I want to play. They wound up finding a table when no one was like at the band area, and they started playing Magic there. The table was not in the center, but it was like in, like it was right by the band. Like,
yeah,
you had to walk by us. You could see us from the balconies, and like they were there. I was watching, trying to learn. They were there for like several hours.
Yeah,
and like
it's a
detailed game. But like they were playing for several hours. Like they stopped playing. I don't even remember when, because I went up eventually around like 1-2 o'clock to go to bed. But I was just watching people around because they're watching the band. Like all the other people that are down there, the people up above us are watching. People in the balcony rooms are watching, and I can just see people like from the balcony rooms pointing down like.
Are they fucking playing
Magic? They're fucking playing Magic right there.
And then like the band, the vocalist is just on the stage, just kind of like, what?
There wasn't a stage. They were right next to us, but people kept coming up, and like they'd get a couple pictures of the band, and then they'd come by us and be like, "Can I get some photos?" And like they'd purposely set it up to where it was like the Magic table and everybody sitting there playing the game,
and the band,
and then the band right behind it, and I'm like, I want to see those photos so bad.
Who was the band?
I don't remember who they were.
That's all
yeah.
right.
They weren't any of the. Not saying they weren't big bands, but they weren't any of the bands playing in the concert halls, which I didn't know about that night.
Oh, who was playing there?
I don't know the names, but like
apparently, obviously, big enough artists. Said
it. I do know one of them. It's 8-bit big band. It's like it's not a orchestra, but it's a
swing band,
big band. They have it's basically like an orchestra, but they don't have like 5 seats for each instrument. They have 2 or 3.
Yeah, big band. Yeah,
but it was fun.
That's
cool
like
shit.
Buddy Rich style.
Yeah. And then there was like a rock band that played like video game music. I didn't go see them. Then there was another.
Anamanaguchi?
I don't know the name.
Because that's the one band I know that like. Hold on, I want to look that up because if it is, I'll be like, what?
And then there was another band that was basically dressed like Transformers. We were ticked. There was a lot of technical difficulties for them, so we went down. They were supposed to start at like 11:05. They didn't start till like 11:45. We were like, all right, we're out. Like, but
yeah, that's
really
rough.
Cool shit, man. Like they had a whole LARPing group. Like I got to go again just to actually see all the shit.
Would it be 2023?
I don't know.
Or 22 for the year?
2023.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Because it was this year. It was 2 days ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure. Well, that's the thing. Sometimes it's like, well, I don't know. It's for the last year because that's what
like
you did.
Cars, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Cars are the year after the year.
Yeah, I'm really interested because if that's them, I'm like, oh, I've seen them. I saw them at the Pike Room.
Yeah, I didn't know how much shit they had going on in that festival. Like, I only went to a couple panels. I mainly wanted to hang out with the people I hadn't seen in a while and then meet more people from the con scene. That way, like, when I start going to cons again next year, like, I can run into people or maybe have more potential for, like, if I get a room randomly. Because the rooms at those places, I mean, the Gaylord, it can go anywhere from, like, $2,000 to like $6,000. So if I get lucky and win the lotto and get like one of the suites, I'm gonna be like, all right, I need fucking 20, 30 people to throw down.
Yeah, that's a lot. Also, it's not them, unfortunately. I was like, oh, that'd be really cool.
But they had a lot of fucking cool.
There was something Metroid metal or something, I think. Metroid. I just had it. It was right here. Math the band was there too. Yeah, Metroid metal.
Yeah, Math the band I wanted to go see, but I missed their time slot. Because I was trying to remember how to pee.
Yeah, that's a thing. Dude, I was like, I gotta wonder, like, you know how there's like a counter in everyone's life? Not a counter in everyone's life. Like, some people think about like the amount of times you've done this.
Yeah, like speaking of a video game festival, it shows your stats of like how many headshots and shit you got. Yeah.
So like, I was like, one day I was thinking about like, in a lifetime, like how this is. I'm going to probably say exclusively a guy thing, but if you're like, when you're drunk and you have to do the head lean on the wall,
just to pee,
or at least the hand on the other wall across from you, I'm like, I wonder how much time accumulated, because I got to imagine so far in my life I've at least accumulated roughly 15 or 20 minutes.
At least,
15 minutes. Yeah. No, 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes, because that's a lot. You got to... Well, I don't know. No, because they're drunk peas, so they're probably longer. So, yeah, it's solid 15 to 20 minutes.
Because it might feel like it's like 2 seconds for you, but you're probably sitting there like...
and then you're on your phone, and you get distracted.
And then you finally... But beautiful fucking hotel, lots of cool shit. Like I didn't even get to see all of it, because there was moments, like you're drunk and you're like, I'm gonna go wander,
Yeah.
But I think it was Saturday night. I want to say, no, it might have been Friday. I don't know, but I got lost looking for the dealer room, and I was like,
I know where that was. In the bathroom.
Yeah. But I got lost looking for that, and I went around a corner, and there was they had a TV screen set up with a camera and like a virtual reality area over in the corner.
Yeah.
But it was so people that were playing in like VR chat could like see the cosplays walk by and shit. Oh, and it was at night, so nobody was really walking around in that area. And then just me dressed up as Maid Kratos, like visibly drunk. I walked by, didn't realize what the TV screen was, turned and was like, huh! And there was like a bunch of fucking cat girl maids like on the screen, like in VR, like anime cat girls.
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, oh, and then they're like, hi. And I was like, like just fucking booked it. And I hope somebody clipped it, because holy shit, man.
Dude, that is, you 100, if someone didn't clip it 100%, those guys are like, we just scared the fuck out of that drunk dude. That is so funny.
And then I found the dealer room and I bought a playmat and a flask.
Ooh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. I got you something as well, too, and I wanted to bring it when we recorded, but I forgot.
Well, I did. I originally went to go look for suits for the wedding for myself today, and then I was informed the color I want is probably not going to be in stock anywhere for the next like 5 to 6 weeks, just because it's not it's not a winter color. Yeah. Obviously. So, which is Christmas. Anyways,
that's probably why it's not a winter color. Because if you're getting married around now, nobody wants to look like fucking Santa Claus. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But yeah, I was like, all right, well, I thought I was going to be there for at least like 30 to 40 minutes, just kind of like talking. I thought at the very least, too, have like swatches of what comes out, not suits. They didn't have any swatches available.
That's weird though too.
But I guess he was kind of like that. I mean, if you want some other stuff, like he was like, it's almost not available anywhere, just because of the same thing. Like it's colors, so like generally most people aren't getting that. So if you're getting it custom, whatever. But yeah, he didn't have any. So I was like, all right, well, fuck it. I guess I'll just come back. We got almost.
Now, you guys are you buying them or renting them?
For myself, I am gonna buy mine, just because like it is something I would wear again.
I haven't seen what they look like, because originally I was gonna be the minister, so I was like, I don't care what it looks like. It'd be cool to see it the day of, and then as the minister, I'm gonna wear something completely different from you guys. Yeah. But now I need to know what it looks like.
No, I mean, right now like I said, I think the idea is you guys are gonna be in probably black on black or black with the if we can manage finding shirts is the issue of the red color, the burgundy red.
True.
We're doing like a dark.
Well, depending on the uptick on price, if you're doing like a 3-piece or whatever, some suits, like the stitching in it, it'll be like trimmed. So like you can get like the red in the stitching for some of them, but I don't know if it'll be available or match the exact color you had.
Well, it's also, for me, it was making sure that like I'm not making every single person in my groomsmen like spend an absurd amount of money just to have like this. No, I'm like, that's why I was like, at least the black suits for sure. And if we can manage to find the red suits, like or the red shirt that is matching or whatever, then they can do.
I have an idea.
Rent, and I assume everyone will just rent, or if anything, who doesn't need a black suit?
Yeah, that's why I was like, if you're renting or buying, like, depending on the price of it, like, I'll probably just buy it. That way, I have a nice suit. Yeah. And if you're doing black on black, that will go for a cosplay plan I have in store. I'm gonna do Hitman for one of the mags.
Well, a good idea might be eventually to like, I mean, obviously we're going to go checked and get fitted and so on eventually, but like what I did the first time when I got my suits was I said I was going to, I basically planned like, I'm going to go in and buy one nice suit. It's obviously only for when I go to weddings and need a suit or something.
Yeah. I bought my one nice suit to go to movie theaters every other Friday when I was in the Army. Yeah. But it was like a really nice suit. Yeah, I can't fit it.
I got lucky, well, kind of. When I went in there, they were doing basically a buy one, get a suit free. Yeah. But they did it for us too, and 4 of us went. So it was like we spent. It was very expensive suits. We got them tailored, but like it would have been like fucking like an absurd amount of money for all of us. Yeah, I spent $700.
Okay.
Because basically I was only going to spend 4 to 5, and he's like, what's really weird is like, because that's such an odd price range that like most people spend more than that or less than that. He's like, there's not a lot in that range. He was like, you go to the next, to the 700 one. He was like, it basically explodes as far as options go. Yeah. And they're all really nice, and he was like, and if you're buying one, get one free. He's like, I would do that, dude. And I was like, yeah, good call. So I did that, and I got a gray suit and I got a black suit. So that way it was like pretty covered bases. And then I have not needed to buy or rent a suit for the last 4 or 5 years since I bought it.
I had to buy a new one because I was in really good shape when I got my nice suit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I probably got it like probably 5 years ago. So I just lost all my weight, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a suit now, and then it works, and and again, I've worn it probably like 8 or 9 times at this point. I should get it dry cleaned. Yeah, I've never gotten anything dry cleaned.
You should get it
sounds intimidating, but
it's not.
You just go in and you tell them I need dry clean. They go okay, and then you leave.
Yeah, I used to get shit dry cleaned all the time.
But that's a social interaction.
It's not that bad though.
I know.
Like the first time's weird, but then like after a while,
the first time's always weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, the
I gotta slow down on this.
Yeah,
I'm still in like con mode. You gave me a drink, and I'm like,
no, I
smash
know.
it. Give me another.
I'm trying to also go really slow because I also realized I didn't make 2.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna do a cocktail and a Yingling going forward.
Yeah, I forgot to grab the Yingling.
Yeah,
they're also not in the fridge because we don't. That's the main thing. Is the mini fridge is dead. So
yeah.
the mini fridge that had cool Yingling.
I'll bring the Dr. Pepper mini fridge I have in here. It only fits like I think 6 cans. So I can bring it in here, and then we'll have Yingling like over there.
Honestly, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, and then if we hit the 20-ish minute mark like we are right now, and we want another drink, we can just.
You know what we should do? We should put it inside the locker.
I was thinking of that. It'll fit.
Put a fridge in a locker. We open the door and then open the door.
It'll fit in there.
I'm down. That'd be fun. But no, we were talking about we need to get a garage fridge.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I got lucky my first house I bought, they left a fridge in the basement because they were like, we can't take it and we don't want to move it out of the basement. I was like, yeah, I'll definitely take your fridge. And I left that fridge there when I moved out. It worked.
It worked. It was a good fridge.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. We used the fuck out of it. So
that's where I kept my groceries when I lived there.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to. I want to. So we need to get one for the garage. Just get one on Facebook Marketplace for like $100 or $150, and just one of the old school white ones.
You don't need anything fancy for.
No, I just want one that doesn't look like it beat the shit.
Yeah.
That'll last us at least 5 or 10 years. Kind of
thing.
Because like one, obviously, I think it'd help us a lot for groceries. But also, I want to be able to do like cocktail ice again, like we did.
Yeah.
Because then I can actually just have a dedicated freezer to throw that space in, and I think it'd be good to kind of do what I do now, where I make a bunch of ice, keep it in a bin, and then as far for at least all these ice, then we can just start using clear ice every time.
Yeah.
And then so for my birthday, my mom got me the ice maker that was on that chair. Yeah.
I was gonna get you one. I was looking around, and I was like, those are fucking so pricey right now.
Yeah, that was the reason we didn't get it. But I guess my mom was like, well, like, I didn't know what to get him, and she like basically, and also to be fair, like, my birthday is close to Christmas, so she kind of also like will give me a little less on Christmas sometimes to do that for my birthday, which I was like, fuck yeah, I'm cool with that. Because I wasn't ever going to buy myself that thing.
I figured you weren't. That's why I was looking.
Yeah.
And also, every time I came over, I was like, we don't have any fucking ice.
Yeah, so that'll help at least as far as mix ice.
Yeah, it's the same one that my brother has. It's really nice, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I want to, at the very least, I'll use that for mixing ice and whatever party ice, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't need to worry about it it'll just make it super easy to just bring, like, the container with just the ice for this.
Yeah.
Or grab it on the way up or whatever.
Yeah, basically.
It'd be fucking great.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Slowly but surely. But first I have to fix my roof.
Yeah.
That's going to be... I'm waiting to hear back from that guy. So that's cool.
I get it, buddy.
I forgot to show you the spots.
On the roof?
No, in the house where I found water spots in the house, which is what indicated to me there's a leak in the roof.
Yeah.
I just haven't gone in the attic yet because the spots are here and there, and the roof attic access is in our walk-in closet.
Yeah. On
the further side of the house from it. So I just have been like, you know what? I know it's a roof issue. I should get up there and go look at it. Maybe tomorrow. But, like, I was just like, I don't feel like walking all the way across. And I'm pretty sure once it... Because, you've seen my room, it has the weird slant in the ceiling, the bow. So like when you go in the attic, it has the V. So like but that V stops where our room ends. So all of a sudden, it's just like I don't know if I can even actually have anything to walk on except for just balance beaming across this part.
True. That's
so
true.
I'm like, you know what?
If you do want to go up there, just get go to Home Depot, get a plank of plank.
Plywood.
Plywood.
Yeah, that's exactly my plan. Is I just need to stop there. Probably could have today, but
yeah,
it's what I did suits instead.
Tried to do suits.
Well, try to do suits, but also like again, like when we got the house, they told us we'd have like 2 to 3 years until we need to replace that roof, and it's probably a couple months shy of that 2-year mark they gave us. So I'm not super shocked because we did it in like probably May. When we first found the house was like early May, mid-May, so a couple months.
Dude, it's January.
Yeah, I know. It's 4 months.
May is the 5th month, yeah. Okay.
So it's like 4 months shy, 5 months shy of. So yeah, about a year and a half. Sorry, whatever. Yeah, so that's a bit further.
It's a few months.
Yeah, it sucks. So basically, I'm like, obviously,
with how quickly these last few months have been going, a couple months. God.
But yeah, so I'm like, all right, fuck it, dude. Like, we already planned that, like, with the money I made when I sold my first place, I literally had already planned, like, it already is paid for. It was just set aside for, like, one, emergency, but also, like, when we need to replace this.
Yeah. So
it sucks, but we can do it. It's just gonna, it's not. We had the plan to actually save for it over the course of the year, but now we can just save that money, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just fucking. Also, like, it's about to become winter, so.
Yeah. It is winter.
It's technically winter, but like the way the fucking actual seasons have been going, it looks like we are just.
We're in fall.
Yeah, we're entering winter now.
Yeah.
Really. We had a couple snows that are the early snows. Anyways. I was trying to yeah.
No, I thought I was gonna sneeze. And I didn't want to sneeze on the microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing that at work earlier. I was kind of running around because some dumb shit was going on. And the one girl was looking at me going like, and she's like, just let it out. And I was like, and I kind of started laughing, and I sneezed. And she was just like, oh, that's,
Dude, I was where was it? I was gonna go to the big band concert that I was telling you about. So we were in the balcony in Katie's room. And we were walking by everybody that was in there, and one of her friends was up there, and she looked like she was going to sneeze. And, like, as we're walking by, I see in the corner of my eye that she's going to sneeze, and I'm like, bless. And then she was like, what? And then she was about to sneeze again, and I was like, no, you don't have to. And then she was just like, what? What? How did that work? And I was like, you're welcome. And then just left the room.
And then you heard,
no, but I hadn't like fully talked to this person yet. Like, she knew who I was, but not really. So like that was the first interaction with her. Was just
Kratos
me, like,
just bless my sneezes away?
I think I was in the pizza onesie at that time. Maybe might have been the Kratos maid, but it was like literally just blessed.
Pizza onesie makes sense to me because it will give you the power. It
might have been
extra
Kratos,
power through the.
Or it might have been after I switched out of Kratos.
That wouldn't shock me, I guess. Yeah, dude, that's fun though.
But that Kratos one was fun, dude. Like.
Well, also the fact that you're in like the maid costume is you're not getting hot. Like the only time you're getting hot is just because you're that fucking drunk, which is like the least of your worries at that point.
I ran into like a guy who had a really good Kratos outfit, And I felt like DeAndre pointed him out. I was like, I don't want to go talk to him. His outfit's way cooler than mine. And then I turned to look at him, and he looked at me, and he was like, oh, and I was like, Kratos. And he walked up, and he's like, dude, you're Matos. And I was like, you're the first person to say it.
You got it.
He let me hold the Leviathan axe. I was like, I wish I'd gotten a picture with him.
Yeah, what sucks...
Well, technically, I did get a picture with him, but it was a group picture.
Well, I imagine, obviously, like, you're not allowed to bring the prop ones you had because they're made of metal.
mine are actual swords.
His was made of foam.
It turns out I could have, but only in certain areas, and I didn't know where those areas were.
Yeah,
so I'm just not gonna bring them.
You don't want to have to walk around and be like, I can't go in there because I got these.
Yeah, that,
and then you're just standing there like I'm Kratos.
Getting drunk and other people getting drunk and doing other stuff. Like somebody comes in my room and they're like, oh my god.
Doesn't line off your Kratos.
I'd be 100% okay with it. 100% okay with it.
Fuck. I'm just as soon as
I would hold it for them and be like, somebody take a picture. Don't post it anywhere, but somebody take a picture so I can have this.
Just not in the photo. It's just the Kratos thing. You're just like, this is me. I know I'm the one holding it, but
I would get it taken on my phone and let me be in the photo. That way I can just pull it out and be like, you guys want to see the coolest shit ever? Look at that. Look at that.
And be like, those are real Kratos replicas. And they're like, are you not going to address what's happening in the photo? Like, what, Mario? He's dressed up like Mario and I'm dressed up like Kratos?
Yeah, they're completely different games and companies, but, you know, we get along.
We find ways to bond.
But it was nice, because DeAndre and I were joking around doing the voice a lot, too. Like, just walking around in corners, just being like, boy. Like, there were people dressed up in the bunny outfits, and that's why I did the maid outfit, because I didn't have time to get the bunny outfit. And he was like, oh, look at you at the bunny meetup, all dressed up as a maid. And I was like, bunny. And he was like, oh my god. And like 2 random bunny girls walked by, and they were like, that's so cool.
Was I summoned?
But it was a good time, man. I heard a lot of complaints from like the group page, like people talking about like creepers and people doing shady shit, but we didn't run into like barely any of that.
Like your friend group, or
it wasn't my friend group that were talking about it. It was like the Facebook page, general,
look, unfortunately, like that's.
It's gonna happen. We need to be more vigilant. It may not happen.
It's going to slowly dwindle, but unfortunately, it will never not exist because there's weird people that are weird, and then
the one person that we ran into that was weird. I was out on the balcony and I was just trying to like relax, and he was talking to me about like military stuff, and I was like, okay, I'll talk to you about this and that. And then I like got annoyed, so I moved over, and one of our buddies was like, is that your friend? And I was like, nah, I don't know who that is. And they're like, yeah, nobody knows who this is. And I'm like, I'm gonna sit in the corner. I don't want to deal with this, but I'll keep an eye out here. And then the person whose room it was like, he went inside real fast to go pee, and the person whose room it was turned to somebody and was like, get him out of here. So like, that's probably why we didn't run into too many things, because we were all watching each other and like.
Yeah, you didn't really invite in strangers.
Yeah. But a couple of the people that were up there on the balcony, they were like, we thought he was your friend. And I was like, did you not hear him talking to me about like the military and how like he couldn't get in? He's like, yeah, I probably would have punched a drill sergeant anyway. I was like, do you know how annoyed that made me? I'm like, I don't like people like that.
Like, if you were like, I would have punched a drill sergeant, I'm like, and then you would have got your
ass beat,
blown the fuck out.
Yeah, he was talking to me about like how cool it is, like shooting the guns and stuff. I was like, yeah, that's cool, but I was like, dude, I was a medic. I was like, that's not why I was there. I'm like,
yeah, they didn't let you in because they knew you were crazy, bro.
Yeah, but I think he was socially awkward and a little too drunk. Like, he wasn't that creepy. he did like ogle somebody's boobs a little too long,
What?
made them uncomfortable, which is part of the reason we kicked him out. But yeah,
that's the unfortunate thing too. Is it's like there's a definitely amount. I'm sure there's like at a con, there's going to be a certain amount of groups that like the guys themselves might not be weird normally, but at alcohol,
yeah.
It kind of erases some of those windows, and they get fucking
I mean,
weird.
even like
you said, like gets creepy.
Even for like
zones
us,
out and forgets forgets that he was
Yeah.
looking like his normalcy might have been like I'm gonna glance and then walk away, but his drunkenness was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Which
like like I was gonna say, even for us, like
Well, you just don't do that in general.
there was one girl that I used to talk to,
Yeah.
and she was wearing a really nice outfit, and I'm talking to her like this, and then like some light shone, and you could see it a little bit more, and I'm like, yeah. She's like, did you just? And I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, it looked nice. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Yeah,
like,
look, I'm not gonna act like you obviously don't look at
There's
shit.
ass and titties everywhere. Yeah.
Well, it's a biological thing. Your eyes do. But
That,
like,
and
I just don't.
I know damn well in the pizza onesie.
Yeah, well,
y'all looking at the bulge too. Yeah.
especially single.
Oh, especially
Like
single,
what?
yeah.
Like obviously, like before, like it was. You look, but you're never trying to. Never,
Yeah.
You're not looking. My looks were more of like acknowledgement of people in an area, room type thing.
Yeah.
But like you definitely look more when you're single. Versus
It's
obviously,
also
no,
really
like same thing. It's
Yeah.
just acknowledgments of people in a room.
Yeah, and there's sometimes too where it's like it's really nice ass.
Yeah. Oh
Like-
yeah. No. There's also like everyone's acknowledging. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Like there was one girl, she like smacked a bug or something, and like
I
left
thought you were
like
gonna say smack.
she smacked her ass, but there was like something on it.
Oh.
And then like it left a really big handprint, and she was like, "Oh my god!" And then she was like, "Edie, look at this." And I was like, "Don't ever do that to me again."
You can't do
And I was
that.
like, "Don't ever do that." She's like, "What? Is it really?" And I was like, "No, turn around." I was like, "Either I gotta go or you gotta face it."
Yeah, you're like, look, I'm inebriated. I'm being appropriate.
Yeah, respectfully.
I'm a gentleman, and I'm going to stay a gentleman.
But yeah, but at those cons too. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
hey,
too,
even the guys are trying to look hot, man. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted to look hot.
yeah, everyone.
Like, I did a few push-ups before I went outside in the maid outfit.
No,
like,
100%. Yeah, if you're
you know.
cosplaying, you're trying
Yeah.
to look good. So that's the point. Like everyone's trying to look at each other in costumes, and
Yeah,
I mean that's half the part too. Is it's like unfortunately like those weird guys have the excuse of like, oh, what's your costume? I was just looking, and you're just like, no, you weren't.
Yeah, you weren't.
Like looking at a costume has a completely different look when you're looking at
Yeah.
someone. Like, appreciating effort into a costume and not. Yeah, that's fucking weird.
there was when we were playing Magic. Like, I literally had to like turn my chair because there was like one of the people we were playing with, and like we did say like that outfit is very good looking, but like
Yeah.
his girlfriend was sitting with him right here, and she was like sitting on his lap the entire time we're playing, and I'm sitting there like, I have to look this way, like I cannot look at this man's cards because it's like it's right there.
Yeah.
You know, and like he was in a really cool costume too, so I wanted to look at him because I was like, God damn, dude.
And then you're like,
Yeah, but I was like, then I'm gonna be ogling you both, and like I'm not
No,
trying to be
yeah.
a creeper.
Yeah, and then you're just like, well,
Yeah.
I guess I'm just not looking at his cards. Or you do like you try to
Yeah.
do the like you very you're like positioning yourself in a very in the very obvious stance. You're like telling her like, I am not looking at you, I'm looking at the cards. Cool, I'm out. Like, and which is the back issues.
Yeah, but in our group too, it is there's a recurring joke where it's like, if you do look at it, you're gonna be like, respectfully though, and it's like you're giving a compliment at the same time and acknowledging, but like some people take it too far and they're like every fucking 5 minutes, like respectfully though, and it's like, all right, dude,
We got the
Yeah.
we got it the first time.
Now it's not respectful.
The third one is not respectful. It's yeah. Jeez. And that's the thing too, is like, especially like once it's in a friend group too, it also turns into
it's a little different when you know the people too.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, man. Yeah, I just
like if I'm looking good, go ahead and look.
Yeah.
But after a few looks, I'm gonna be like, hey,
yeah,
carry on.
Yeah.
Put it in the vault.
Yeah, it's like it's a bit, unless you're planning to come say hi.
Yeah.
Which even then, it's also like there's a lot of people that are just also socially awkward and don't even want to say hi or know how to. So you're just like, do I? Oh no, I wasn't looking too long. And then they just run.
I did notice a few guys like ogling a little too long, and like I would make sure people weren't like walking somewhere alone, like blah blah blah, and then like if somebody was looking towards our general direction a little too long, I would like kind of put my body in the way of like any of the girls with revealing clothes, because I'm like, bro, like, but then maybe they're looking at my body.
I
doubt
it. No, that's what you do. You just make eye contact. You make eye contact with them, just like sexy eyes, like you know it's mean.
Like how I used to sell merch, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You start all of a sudden, you're like, you want to buy a shirt, bro?
I wore that the first day when we got there.
Yeah.
And then I had to switch because I was getting so hot, man. And I switched to the Femboy Hooters, and like it was under the pizza onesie, so a lot of people didn't see it. And then I got too hot, and I pulled the top of the hoodie off, and like people were like, "Oh my god, Femboy Hooters!" And I was like, "Yeah." And then when we got back to the room, I was like, "All right, guys, I'm pulling the sweater off. I'm going to bed in this." And I had the orange booty shorts on underneath. And one of the guys was like, "Bro, you could have done that at any time." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, if the time happened where I had to do it, I would have done it.
But the time
didn't happen. I was trying to learn how to play Magic.
It's only special if you don't do it all the time.
Mm-hmm. But it's fine. I learned how to play Magic. And like,
I've tried to learn it once.
It's a lot more simple than it looks.
Yeah, I just again
like most of the cards tell you what to do.
Yeah, it's just it's the having to learn your deck and learn all the things, and then like once you know it all, again, it's
I'm probably eventually going to buy the deck that DeAndre let me play that he put together. I was like, just give me a price, and then eventually I'll snag it. But I'm like, if you're cool with me, anytime we play together or go somewhere to play, if I use that deck, like, yeah,
you can show me or whatever. Yeah. No,
I won my first game.
Yeah.
Against him. It's a really good deck.
Yeah, well, that's fair. He's probably like, shit. I can't beat my own self.
And then I lost my second game, and then we had a draw on our last game because the guy cast some spell to kill everybody because the game was lasting way too long, and he was angry and wanted to leave. We were like, so none of us win? And he's like, nope, goodbye.
He was like, fuck it, I have the nuke button if I don't feel like being here anymore. God, that's so funny. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine if he had that, like, he was waiting for that card for a whole game, like, I just wanted to say, and it's like his last card he draws, and he's like, what? Just throws it down. He's like, I'm not waiting.
But it's fun though, man. Yeah. Games last a while, but it's fun.
Well, isn't it basically just like adult Yu-Gi-Oh?
I see it more like D&D. But yeah, it's basically adult Yu-Gi-Oh. It is Wizards of the Coast. Yeah,
I mean, to me, okay, that makes sense. I guess, like, for me, it was more of the idea, like, it's just a card game. It's just a more advanced version of...
Yeah, it's a much more advanced version of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Like, I guess in my mind, I say that because I imagine someone made Yu-Gi-Oh because they looked at Magic and was like, how do I make this simpler and for kids?
Yeah.
And then made Yu-Gi-Oh. And then that's like... That was what happened, so that's why I say it's the adult Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
I've never read up on how he created it and whatever, but I imagine that was also like kind of.
That's probably why, because Chapter 0, or they call it Chapter 0 for Yu-Gi-Oh, because the original Yu-Gi-Oh was actually like kind of sadistic, and they played all sorts of games, which is why Yami was called the king of games. Like they didn't just play Duel Monsters or Yu-Gi-Oh as we call it. Like they played dice. There's one chapter where they put a stack of money on their hand, and then you stab through the money, and whatever comes back up with the knife is the money you keep, and whoever gets the most wins. But if you stab through your hand, you lose. And like he gets it to where he stabs through and gets like almost all the money, I think.
Yeah.
And then the other guy like stabs through his hand. And Yugi, but Yami, the pharaoh, is just laughing maniacally while this man's sitting there with a fucking knife in his hand. He sets one guy on fire.
Nice.
Yeah, and when they do the whole sending you to the shadow realm, yeah, you're dead. But in Yu-Gi-Oh, when it got nicer and friendlier, like you get some pain, and then you go to a dark realm or something. But like you're alive. You know?
Yeah, you're just trapped there. And
yeah.
You come back, and it's like, no, you died.
Yeah, you're dead. You went to hell, like literally.
Dude, that's funny as fuck. I miss the days when I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dude,
like
so
I was. Good. You know what? I have to go find the game. I have the Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game, like the Game Boy Advance version.
I have it too.
And
the one where you could input the card numbers and like get the card in your deck.
No.
Oh, that one was
so
cool.
there's like 3 or 4 of them. So I had 2 of them. I had. Oh wait, no, maybe it wasn't. I don't think so. I had Eternal Duelist or something like that, of the Rose or something.
That one, yeah.
And then there was the other one, which was called the Sacred Cards.
Okay.
And that one was more of like you actually walk around. There's like multiple cities or little settings, and you walk around places.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was always one of my favorite games on there. And I remembered that I still own it, like probably a week or 2 ago, and it keeps randomly popping up in my head. And now I'm like, all right, I think we talked about it on here. I need to go grab that and throw it in the DS that's just sitting on there, because I just beat Scarlet.
Nice.
Pokemon Scarlet for the first time. I finally completed all the things, and now I'm
my playmat for Magic is Squirtle. I purposely went and bought a Pokemon trading card game playmat from the dealer room.
That's funny.
That way when I play Magic, I'm waiting for somebody to look at it and go, that's the wrong fucking game.
What are you doing?
I was also thinking of getting a dual disc to hold the Magic cards.
You should do that. Everyone would just be so mad.
I was sitting there as Kratos.
Who wants to play Magic?
I was sitting there as Kratos, and I was like, I play Pot of Greed. Like, to draw 2 more cards.
God damn it, dude.
So I was like, dude, shut up. And I was like, this is my 3rd game. I don't know how to play this.
Fucking, I miss card games being fun, and
Magic is fun.
I miss being into that. At least at the time I wasn't.
Yeah,
like especially when the TV show's on, and there's a whole. You really can make your life around it, because you can watch the show and then play cards and play games, and
which is. Like I said, it's similar to D&D, so it's like, I can play Magic, or I can go play D&D, or I can watch D&D podcasts and shit. But like, that feeling I got playing Magic there, and to be fair, a little drunk at the time too, but like, it literally felt like elementary school, like playing Yu-Gi-Oh, like outside of the house or on the playground, like. Especially because people were walking around doing cool shit, and we're sitting at a table playing fucking Magic.
When I remember when I was in like elementary, like probably 3rd grade, 4th grade, like when Pokemon I started actually getting into the cards themselves, and on the playground, like we all had the gems.
Yeah. And
we would play. None of us really knew how to play, but like. I was a gym leader for a while. Because like it rotated obviously. Because like I think we did this for a solid like 3.5 months, where there was just like constantly playing like cards and versing each other and like, you know, so like there was a good, I think out of those 3 months there was probably like a 2.5-3 week period that I was the gym leader because no one could beat me. And then I have no fucking clue how we played before because I didn't play correctly. I learned this when I got the Pokemon the trading card advance game.
Yeah.
And that was like, oh, this is actually how you play. What the fuck were we doing? And I was like, well, kids can just make up rules and all of a sudden like that's the game.
Yeah.
But we were pretty good about actually like we all kind of set rules and then we did stick by them and there was a way to win and lose. It was pretty cut and dry.
You made your own fucking card game.
Out of Pokemon cards, yeah. And yeah, I was I will say there was definitely some cockiness out of that fucking third grader who was a gym leader on the playground. I was like, yeah, motherfucker, I got the little gem. It's just a glass piece of marble. But guess what? That might as well be $10,000 to me because I have no money.
I won't lie. I felt not cocky, but like confident in the third game. Because normally you play with like 1 and 2, you can have 3, usually tops out at 4.
Yeah.
We were like, fuck it, 7. Like, and the app we used tops out at 6, so we had to have a fucking calculator for the other person's life points. But I was like, Katie wanted to watch the band again too. She wanted to play Magic. Some of them didn't show up, and then they were like, oh, we got a table up here, come up here and like play Magic. And we're like, we got 7 people playing right now, we can't. And I messaged her and I was like, I'm the fucking newbie, this is my 3rd game. I'm like, I'll probably be up there in like a half hour. And then it was like 4 hours later.
Yeah.
And I was like, how am I alive? How do I know what I'm doing? Like, I should have been knocked out like fucking hours ago.
This is bullshit. Yeah. I didn't sign up for this.
But I was having a good ass time. I was at that point, like before he threw down the nuke, like I had a really good hand and I was like, I can play these the next game. And then I basically, with the deck I have, would have infinite lives. And the longer I get lives, the stronger my characters get. Like, I can win. And then he goes, we're done. And I was like, fuck.
Well, especially, and also like playing those games helps, especially when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's why it took 4 hours.
We weren't that drunk yet because we started playing like, I want to say it was like 4 o'clock. So like I brought my flask with me and I only filled like maybe 4 or 5 shots in there. Gave some to DeAndre. Like we stopped at like 9. So it was like the first couple hours, nice little buzz. And then the last couple hours, all of us were like, somebody kill somebody. Like, let's go. DeAndre and I were like, we got to either someone go refill our flask or we got to go up and get shots, something. It's time.
Yeah. He was like, oh, I just got this water bottle full of cocktails.
Yeah, but it was still fun, but we were also just like, holy shit, why are we all alive?
Shit, dude. Wow.
But really fun game, man.
Yeah. I'll get into it eventually, I'm sure, if we have more time. But there's other video games. I need to get into more video games. I need to actually play the new the last God of War and the new one and all that stuff. But we should try and set that up eventually.
Yeah, we can.
We will eventually.
Before we end, I'll send you a photo when I get home. But I got us matching D&D dice. Do you want to know what kind of dice they are?
Yeah. No.
What else do we...
Should I wait?
No, I'll tell you now. Okay. Yeah. What else do we have that's matching?
Cocks? Surprise! I'm kidding. I don't.
We have the exact same dick. No. What else do we have on our body that is matching?
The pizza tattoos?
Yeah.
That's pizza fucking dice?
The pizza's and the dice.
Dude, that's amazing. Yeah. Okay, I think we have to use those. I almost I was thinking about when I do go to the Ren fairs, I keep looking at the really fucking nice dice that they have there.
I want the I want a set that's wooden. I want a set that's bone. I don't like the metal dice. They feel weird. I don't like the way they clack on the table.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I've been looking at them. Like those look nice. I think they'd be great as decoration pieces. But yeah, I don't want to throw them on a table.
Yeah, and I just don't like the way they feel.
Yeah, so I'm like, I felt like eventually, for once we finally do like the D&D for the channel, I want to have like some nice dice for the show.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And like
it's also like for people that are rolling, they're gonna want their own dice.
No, I meant for me at least, for us. So
yeah.
we have like some primo dice, and we should build a better dice tower, or just buy one.
Just buy one. Yeah.
We're not as broke as we were when we made that one.
That was spare wood.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab that now, just for the.
It was literally the spare wood from our table. Watch the light; it's gonna fall.
Yeah, I know it's right here somewhere.
Also, fun fact, guys: my voice isn't fucked like this from the con. It's fucked from me driving home from my parents' house late last night because I had to literally belt music in order to stay awake. My cats didn't like it; they were screaming at me, but we got home safe.
I'm so confused when I went.
I thought it was up here.
I thought it was too.
Oh, fuck. There's my car shirt. I was going to bring that to the con. Not that it has anything to do with video games, but I also ran into another guy that was wearing your pizza onesie when I was wearing mine.
Yeah.
And I was a little bummed because I was like, my best friend has that and you're not him. And he was like, oh, dude, I feel that. And the girl he was with was like, whoa, that was kind of mean. He's like, no, I get it, man. There's our dice tower.
Yeah, here it is.
Do you want to put a dice in there? See how shitty it rolls?
We built it, and then inside of it, there is
steps.
This step, and then this step, and then and then there's a bottom step there.
Put a dice in there. 17. Actually, holy shit. What?
I do remember us liking the way it rolled in this thing because it didn't roll too much,
really well.
But it also rolls enough that you can't.
17.
Hold on.
16.
Wow.
Almost a 17. We might have actually made a good dice tower.
7.
Almost a 17 though. 17's right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, but yeah, it was. So yeah, we also definitely built this drunk as shit.
We were smashed when we built it, yeah.
But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like looking at it now, I am still relatively impressed that we did this like as definitely drunk as we were.
It only took us like 15 minutes too.
Yeah, I know. We were just like, oh,
we're like, where's the 4 or 5 angle cuts here? We'll put in some steps and then.
I mean, half of it's finishing nails. It's not even. It's not proper.
And fucking wood glue in some spots.
Yeah. Oh yeah. These are wood glue in the back. All of the inside bits are wood glue.
Yeah.
That's what took the longest. Was just waiting for that, and then we were like,
But that actually, this whole time, like since we've last seen it,
we didn't even wait for it to wood glue dry because we put the wood glue on it and then we just nailed it shut.
Yeah.
And then we were like, it'll be
hold.
done. It'll hold.
You can see the gap on that side.
How did we even? Jesus. Yeah. There's not.
I know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like we've been talking shit about it because it's been in your garage and then your closet, like for years now. And like you brought it out, and I was like, that looks like shit. And then I rolled the dice, and I was like, damn,
we did good.
Like
that's funny as fuck. Well,
I might actually bring that because I'm planning. This episode will come out after Teresa's birthday. Or Christmas present. Nick is running a campaign for her. So I feel like I should bring that, and everyone will have all their cool D&D stuff. And I'll be like, look at my pizza dice. Look at my tower.
You really should. And then we'll just be like, what? And they'll be like, yeah, me and Brandon built that fucking like 5 years ago, and we were smashed. And we were playing D&D together.
And then I'll roll a dice.
You can show Mark, be like, this is what we were playing out of when we did all of that drunkenness. Yeah. It has good energy seeped into it.
It's stored in there, man.
Honestly, there's part of me that I think it'd be funny if we, instead of buying one, we just buy really nice decorative wood to put on the outside of this thing.
You just put stickers on it.
Encase it.
Just put stickers on it.
This is a shitty dice tower with stickers on it.
I would do that.
I don't know. I feel like there's something really funny about like knowing, like, and I'm not even talking about gluing anything to it. I'm talking about like getting like some nice crown molding and just like
legitimate crown molding,
legit crown molding, and then like cutting it so it perfectly matches the height of this, but it's decorative that just goes along the outside, and then getting some like, I don't know, some of those nice square looking. Like some really nice wood that just matches down to it, and we try to make it look randomly nice, but like me and you know that the soul of that thing is a piece of shit like we are.
Did you roll one? Roll one.
I should roll one.
It actually feels really good.
20.
What was our problem with it?
Oh my god, I rolled a 20. I rolled 20. I can't show you.
We didn't get lower than fucking 16.
Well,
I rolled 3. Oh yeah, I did get a 7.
But still, I mean,
roll again.
No, I got a 20. I don't want to fuck that up.
That's true.
Thank you guys for listening.
Goodbye. How do you want to do this?
What?
You haven't played D&D in a while. You rolled a nat 20. We're ending the session.
Oh,
you just killed the boss. How do you want to do this? Well,
so what I'm going to do is, since my sword got stuck in this child's body, I'm going to throw it like a boomerang at his fucking eye, and then get stuck, and then he just falls and collapses and drops a giant loot. All of a sudden we hear a rumble. I'm like, oh no, he died. He's going to shit himself, but it's just gold coins.
Oh, hell yeah. Bye.
Bye, guys.